an army that has been sleeping with its emperor for thousands of years. And what happens when this army wakes up? Let's know from today's story. The film begins and we are shown the state of many wars in China. It is said that a long time ago, when an army commander united the whole kingdom and changed it into an empire. This emperor was the first emperor of China's history, that is, the Emperor of China, and he was not an ordinary emperor. He had the power of dragon and many other fighting skills. This emperor spread the civil war in China. He fought many wars, and he was victorious. And this emperor also made the Great Wall of China. He also learned a skill which is considered the best skill in China, in which a person can gain control over 5 elements. And by doing this, he took control of the whole kingdom. Now, this emperor was not afraid of anything except one thing. He was afraid that after his death, his wealth and his kingdom would go to someone else. But he did not want that at all. So he called a witch. He asked the witch, "How can I become immortal?" Witch says that I do not know about this, but yes, I know where this can be found. After this witch is sent to a building, and a man named Ming is also sent with her. Now, because the emperor liked this witch, he sent another man to keep an eye on them. On the other hand, we are shown to the witch who has an oracle bone. And using this oracle bone, the emperor could have been immortal. But here comes a twist. The witch that the emperor sent to Ming with, the witch started liking him. This is what the emperor's man tells him, and he gets very angry after hearing this. But at this time, he does nothing, because only the witch knows the secret of that oracle Vaughn. Anyway, when the witch comes back to the emperor tells her that when you spell on this oracle Vaughn and immortalize me, I will fulfill all your wishes. After hearing this, the witch tells the emperor that she likes Ming, and she wants to spend her rest of her life with him. And this is my wish. After hearing this, the emperor gets very angry, but he controls himself. The emperor tells the witch to read the spell. Anyway, now the witch reads the spell in a language that the emperor did not know. After the spell is complete, the emperor says that, "Now I am immortal," after which he brings the witch out. He shows that he had captured Ming, and he orders his soldiers to kill him. Witch requests the emperor to leave Ming, on which the emperor says that if you marry me, I will leave Ming, but Witch didn't want to do that. So Ming is killed in front of her eyes. Then the emperor tries to kill her. That's why Witch tries to run away from there. And behind, we see the emperor whose eyes were covered with mud. Now the emperor goes behind the witch and asks her what she did. Witch says that I have cursed you. Now you and your entire army will become mummy, and now all the soldiers of the emperor become dust. And even today, the emperor and his whole army are buried somewhere in the ground with their own story. After this, the story comes to the present, and we see a man named Rick who used to live with his wife, Evelyn, and he used to search for such ancient things. His wife was telling him that it's been a long time and our son has not contacted us. He must be busy with his studies. His son's name was Alex. After this, we see Alex, who has found the tomb of the same emperor with his professor. There we see many mummies of soldiers inside. Alex was surprised to see that at first he only found the mummy of soldiers. But after searching for some time, he also found the mummy of the emperor. Then suddenly a girl attacks him. She attacks Alex and runs away from here. After this, we see Alex's parents, whose British government had given a job. Their job was to send the diamond, the Eye of Shangri-La, to China. They said that it is a Chinese people's property and very valuable. Now to send the Eye of Shangri-La to China. Alex's parents go to China. Here, Alex's mom meets her brother and also her son. Alex used to stay away from his parents because he said that his parents don't give him time. Here also, Alex doesn't talk to his parents properly because he was angry with them. Alex's mother tells her husband that she has found many valuable things, but she lost her son, which is very special. We have to love him. After this, Alex shows his parents the same tomb which he had discovered. Seeing this, Alex's parents are very happy, and then Alex's professor also comes there. Here, Alex's professors tell them that you have such a thing that can be of use to us, which means he was talking about the Eye of Shangri-La, who came here to give in China. Alex's parents laugh at this and they gave this diamond to him because they trusted that professor, but after some time, they find out that that professor has cheated them because this professor was working for the military and he was doing all this on the orders of a journal. Professor gave the Eye of Shangri-La to that journal. Alex's mom tells the journal that you can't take it. It's a Chinese people's property. on which the journal tells Alex's mom to open it quickly, but Alex's mom refuses to do so because this journal believed that he is the emperor who can save China from destruction, and he will use the Eye of Shangri-La to awaken that emperor and to break the curse on him. This emperor takes that Eye of Shangri-La with him, which contains the magical water of Shangri-La. He uses this water to wake the emperor. As soon as the emperor wakes up, he is very happy, but he kills Alex's professor there. Let's see Alex, who wanted to stop this emperor, because Alex knew that the emperor would not save China from destruction, but would destroy it even more. Now the world's future was in the hands of Alex. Here, he gets help from the girl who attacked Alex when he was looking for the tomb. The girl's name was Lin. With the help of Lin, Alex attacks the emperor. They both attack him, but the emperor runs away. Lin tells Alex that she has a weapon with which she can kill the emperor. She says that she has a cursed dagger, and it is the only weapon with which the emperor can die, after which Alex goes to Shangri-La with that girl and his parents because the emperor was awake because of the water of Shangri-La. Here they pass through the snowy mountains, and Lin calls some creatures to help, but the emperor had his eyes on them. On the emperor's order, the general sends his soldiers to them and attacks them. These people couldn't fight these soldiers, so Lin calls those creatures to support. But during this fight, the emperor attacks Alex's father. Rick's life was in danger, so Lin takes these people to the witch who had turned this emperor and his army into mummies years ago. And here they also find out that Lin was also the daughter of this witch, and both of them were still alive because they had also used the magical water of Shangri-La, because of which they were immortal. Well, after this, the witch heals the wounds of Alex's father, and now Alex's father gets better, and we see that Alex, the daughter of the witch, has started to like Lin. But Lin did not want to take this risk, because she did not want Alex to grow old in front of her eyes and die one day. On the other side, we see the journal and the emperor who had reached Shangri-La to fulfill his evil intentions. Now they use this magical water to reach Shangri-La. The emperor bathes in this magical water, and as soon as he does this, he gets a lot of powers, and he becomes a three-headed dragon. He becomes so powerful that he gets that cursed dagger too, which could have killed him. Along with getting that cursed dagger, he also abducts the witch's daughter, Lin. He also uses this water to wake up his sleeping army. This was the same army which was made by Vichy from his own money, and now the emperor wanted to rule the world with the help of this army. He orders his army to go to the Great Wall of China. After going there, this army will become so powerful that no one will be able to defeat it. On the other hand, everyone knew the emperor's intentions. That's why they followed them. Witch wanted to save the world from the emperor. Now she sacrifices her and her daughter's immortality to wake up the army of the Ming who she loved. Now the army of the emperor and the army of Ming fight each other, and we see Alex, who had reached here to save Lin, on the other hand, which starts fighting the emperor, and in this fight she steals the cursed dagger from the emperor. Now because this cursed dagger had come back to the witch, so the emperor was weak now. Now the witch gives this cursed dagger to Alex and his father. Now the emperor's life was in danger because dagger was in the hands of Alex and his father. Now there is a dangerous fight between the emperor and Rick. And as soon as Rick attacks the emperor grabs his hand. Now Alex jumps back and attacks on the emperor with the help of a broken knife. With this, he starts dying here. On the other hand, Lin and Alex's mom have killed the general and his men. They came here where the emperor was taking his last breath, and he dies here. It is shown that the emperor's army also scatters on the ground and flies away like dust. They all come out of there. Ming's army is outside, which was revived from the Great Wall of China. Here, their General Ming raises his hand and celebrates victory, and this is no one else but Lin's father. They see Lin for the last time. Lin is also watching them, after which this whole army flies away like dust. After that, in the next scene, we see Lin and Alex together. They are now in a relationship because Lin is not immortal anymore. There, Evelyn's brother Jonathan is going to a place with the Eye of Shangri-La where there is no mummy. He goes to Peru, but after some time he finds out that there are also mummies there. And this film ends here. So friends, if you like the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in our next video.